Fazendo hoje mais uma live aí, live da EA, né, conferência, apresentação aí de jogos, né, já temos alguns jogos aí meio que confirmados, né, FIFA 21, como sempre, né, mais um FIFA, e tivemos aí também o Star Wars Squadrons, né, que tá para 2 de outubro, vamos ver aí o que eles vão apresentar, se vai ter mais coisa nova, né. Tem também o jogo do mesmo estúdio que fez a Way Out aí. Vamos ver. É sempre bom novos jogos. A maioria eu acho que vai ser para esse ano ainda, para PlayStation 4 mesmo. E estamos aguardando, né? A conferência para começar daqui a 2 minutos, 8 horas, né? Horário de Brasília. E estamos aguardando aqui. E agora à tarde tivemos o o adiamento do Cyberpunk 2077, mais uma vez, né? Era para ter lançado 16 de abril, foi adiado para 17 de novembro. E agora foi adiado para 19 de novembro. Era para 17 de setembro, desculpa, foi para 19 de novembro agora, desse ano, né? Então, os caras estão caprichando, né? Isso é bom porque prova que a empresa tem apreço, né? Pelo que eles vão mostrar, né? Não querem só jogar ali na mão dos clientes ali e ficar por isso mesmo, né? Eles querem qualidade, então isso é bom. Porém, né? Tem que aguardar mais. Mas tudo bem, faz parte, né? Por isso que eu tô deixando para comprar lá no mês mesmo, logo quando tiver próximo de lançar, para ter certeza que vai sair esse ano ainda, né? Nada impede de ser adiado mais uma vez para ano que vem. Então vamos aguardar, né? A CD é conhecida por fazer jogos, né? The Witcher 3 mesmo foi muito show. A história, os gráficos, tudo apresentou uma boa gameplay, né? Então tá todo mundo muito hypado pro Cyberpunk, né? E vamos ver se eles vão trazer um jogo. Começou o contadorzinho ali do evento, né? Tirar aqui o som do... Vamos ver. Tinham rumores rolando aí que ia ter um remake aí, talvez do Need for Speed, um Underground, né? O Need for Speed Underground. Não sei se vai rolar, né? Tomara que eles apresentem alguma coisa aí. E eles tinham divulgado que estavam em produção de um novo jogo, né? E um remake, né? Já tendo tipo, a ideia toda pronta, é muito mais rápido de produzir do que um jogo totalmente novo, né? Então, vamos ver se eles não vão anunciar nada, né? 40 segundinhos aí. Vamos ver. Afonso Carlos, e aí, cara? Beleza? Estamos aqui, ó. Já vai começar. 27 segundos. Tudo. Falou o Afonso ali falando tudo bom com você, tudo. Tirando, né, toda essa situação que a gente tá vivendo, mas estamos aí, né? Vai começar, vou aumentar o volume aqui. Ver o que eles vão mostrar. Opa, vai começar com o trailer, será? EA Play Live. Vamos ver.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every colour, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Vamos lá. Ele falou sobre a situação no mundo aí, né? A questão do racismo nos Estados Unidos. Que eles são contra, né? Toda essa situação.
Giant monitors. I was gonna fly in an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what t-shirt cannon? Bam! Shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me.
E o que o resto das pessoas aqui, que os jogos, né? É para todo mundo, de todas as cores, todas as raças, que é uma forma de todo mundo, né, uma forma de união, que não tem essa de... Então, uma posição legal que a empresa tomou, né? Aí o Red Militar manda salve aí, cara, salve aí, que vê na conferência. Enquanto eles estão falando, deixar um pouquinho baixo aqui.
Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future.
Gol Mitch. Aí, valeu, cara. Salve aí. Red perguntou aí se vocês jogam Apex. Então, nunca joguei, cara. Mas nada impede, né? Um jogo gratuito, não é?
Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Pá.
Anyone want to take me out?
You should smile more.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends
Ou
is
ele
coming off
falou
its most
FIFA melhor que
successful,
PES.
most epic season
Tem
yet,
quem goste
and we're just getting started.
dos dois, né?
Season 4 saw more
Pra
of you
mim,
jumping
eu não
into the
curto
fight
tanto
than
jogo
ever
de
before,
futebol,
and
mas,
you've kept that
né?
amazing momentum going forward,
Cada com
making
seu
season
gosto
5 the
e
biggest
tem pra
and
todos
best
os
start
gostos
to a
aí, né?
season
Isso que é
ever.
bom de ter vários e a concorrência também, né? Os caras não só jogar qualquer coisa ali pra gente
We hope you've been
comprar
enjoying
e
season
ficar
5,
nessa, né?
Fortune's
Então
Favor.
é sempre bom
We're just seeing the
concorrência.
introduction of our latest legend, Loba. A major map change to Kings Canyon. Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
É. A temporada 5, né? Que eles vão lançar pro Apex. Legal.
Adventurers, raiders, explorers, they risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for. But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you. Mobile respawn beacon here.
Lançamentos are firing again. Check
Já está bem legal, ó.
Wreck yourself.
Thanks. I owe you one. Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Season 5.
Be careful. He's watching you.
Ó, dia 23 de junho. Vai
As you
chegar aí
just saw,
pro
the
jogo.
Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle. Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall.
Oh,
It's been one of the biggest requests we
Crossplay.
get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing, let's make it official.
ah,
We're
pra
huge
Nintendo.
fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to
Legal,
be bringing
legal.
Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead.
No outono.
So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or on the PC via Origin and Steam, we're
Legal.
throwing out a lifeline and healing
Vai ser
the
possível
divide
agora o
between
crossplay em
platforms.
todas as
On behalf of the
plataformas.
entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Oh man, that was amazing.
Né, a partir do outono lá dos Estados Unidos, né, que é o nosso verão aqui, eles vão trazer para todas as plataformas o Apex Legends.
Sul, everyone.
Aí, ó,
One thing
The
I admire
Sims.
about Apex Legends is its
Aí o
commitment
Fogo
to
Inimigo
having
falou
such
ali.
a diverse range of characters.
Começaram melhor que a live do PC Gaming Show, né? É verdade. Já se posicionaram, ele também deram um posicionamento legal.
Just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place.
This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
Muito legal.
I play to
o efeito dos games, cara, é uma
I
coisa
play
assim,
to have
né?
confidence.
To have
Muda a vida de muita gente.
creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Verdade. Sem julgamentos, vida sem ódio. The Sims.
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope. A place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities virtual
Tô
and
agradecendo
real
a
a better
comunidade
place.
do The Sims.
Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
Vão lançar o The Sims na Steam, The Sims 4. Pô, eles fecharam uma parceria boa com a Steam, hein? Isso traz mais visibilidade para os jogos deles, né? Isso é bom também. The Sims 4 na Steam.
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3 are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Command & Conquer Remaster. Masterizado em 4K, resolução 4K.
Welcome back, Commander.
Legal. Ó, na Steam, na Origin, como todos os outros jogos, né, eles estão lançando na Steam também.
We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and
Burnout Paradise,
Apex Legends later this year.
Apex
and we're bringing
Legends.
crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Vamos ver.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
A música aí, Ice Cold.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own. We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas. There are times where you've got to break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Se eles lançassem um jogo nesse estilo de animação, seria legal, né? EA Originals.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we
copinha.
turn our spotlight on
I came
three
to haunt
studios.
you.
Up first is Haze Light and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Opa, World Premiere.
Let's do it.
É do mesmo estúdio que fez o A Way Out, né?
Joseph Ferris.
There are passionate people, there are crazy people, and there is me.
Pô, ele era o protagonista lá, não sabia que era o criador.
Okay. The Oscars, you know? The Oscars! You!
Ah, o
No
diretor.
apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, is basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing two different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you can say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions.
Wenzinho entrou na live. Salve aí, cara.
And I think for the players, that's going to feel very new, different and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that
esse aí é o diretor, o mesmo diretor de A Way Out. Ele tá revelando um novo game que ele produziu.
And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
It Takes Two. Pra 2021.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is.
Perguntou ali quando chega o crossplay do Apex. Pelo que eles falaram, em outono, cara. Outono lá dos Estados Unidos, né? No caso, o nosso verão aqui. Então só que é esse ano ainda, né? Mais ali pra novembro, provavelmente. Muito legal, os caras fizeram crossplay pra tudo, todas as plataformas, até Nintendo Switch.
You could change the course of life with the roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
Vamos ver o lançamento aí. Mais
The world of Random bends with the roll of one dice. A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations, transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of Random.
Ó, que legal. Lembra a Coraline? Tá?
Can't have the sweet without the sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us, right?
Lost in Random.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Did you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena.
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you.
Online,
Here's the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Vamos mostrar o trailer aí.
Rockets away!
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine. Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater? Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
O gráfico lembra bastante Fortnite, né? Overwatch.
And exotic destinations. Another victory. The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their fellow citizens. Are you leaving already? But the real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
Let's hit the trail.
Vários mapas, né? O mais importante. Tem foguetes. Mísseis. Ó, 3 vs 3. Tudo online, né? Isso é legal.
Never turn your back on the water. I got speed to spare. I'm here to rock it.
I'm having a blast! Full speed ahead!
Rocket Arena.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master.
Esse vem pra Steam também, né? Vai ser vendido na
You'll
Steam
have a
também.
range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th. And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable
Novo conteúdo dia
character.
28 de julho.
Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start. So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Vai ter pra todos, né? Menos pra Nintendo Switch, né? Mas pra PC, pra Xbox e PlayStation tá confirmado já.
Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Perfect shot. Makes history.
5 pilots.
1 squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Star Wars Squadrons. Desde dia 2 de outubro, né?
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies.
Eles tinham soltado já o trailer, né? Alguns dias atrás e agora, né, estão apresentando formalmente, né? Agora, será que vamos ter um Battlefield 6 aí? Não tem nada confirmado. Talvez um Need for Speed. Seria bom, né? Aquele do Plants vs Zombie que foi bem fraco, né? Ano passado quando saiu. Eu não fez tanto efeito quanto o outro, né? O Garden Warfare 2 lá. Não deu tanto efeito que nem aquele.
That's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period.
O Tati mandou aí, será que mostra um Dragon Age? Não sei, cara, não saiu nenhum rumor por aí, né? Não saiu nada assim. Tomara, né? Sempre bom um novo jogo, né? O rumor que tava por aí que era talvez um Need for Speed remake, né, do Underground. Não, também não mostraram nada até agora, né? Então, tomara que mostre alguma coisa aí.
You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun with the game.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story, and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support cross-play. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which... Fun fact, the entire game supports VR from
Vai ser tudo crossplay
cool.
também.
But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all
Xbox,
play
PlayStation 4,
together. Hook up with
PC.
your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, that's awesome. That is, the big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not
2
too
de
long at all.
outubro, né,
I'm worried
como
about
já
you. I thought
mostrou
you
no
were
trailer.
working on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have, on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Então vamos lançar o gameplay, né? Vamos ver.
Second Death Star is gone. The Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum!
This is Star Wars Squadron. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations! Fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience. You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic. You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyard.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the 2 pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready!
Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get him.
Ideal for hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of fun!
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light them up! Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
If you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
They're on you! I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy. Finally got him! This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes. First up, Dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
That was the best!
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels are marked.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet Battles are multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Pessoas no esquadrão
Meet
online.
a social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff. First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play. Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Stealth and subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
A unified squadron is the key to victory.
Taking my attack run now.
Let's make this count.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
The galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
Dia 2 de outubro. Será que algum... Ó.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete.
Novo
I can't wait to show you
da
guys what we have in store for this season.
NFL aí, né?
This is EA Sports Next Level.
Ó, Next Gen pra PlayStation 5, hein?
Feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
It's like I'm lightning. In that moment, I'm untouchable.
E ó, o gráfico.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything.
Not afraid to hit or get hit.
This game is my one true love. Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to a level where
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like... Score that goal, and you're a hero. And history carves your name.
You know what it sounds like? 60,000 people
singing your song.
I can't live without that feeling.
Timmy Bones. I feel football in my heart. Feel it in your hands. Why you can taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
You live to fight again.
I want the real thing. I want that Sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising.
I want to live in the floodlights.
I want to feel it all.
EA Sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Next level sports.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today, and this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds. BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands. And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology. This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back, we're doing it. Skate's happening, we're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
We've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, us to get to this point.
The comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
We see it all with wonder. We dream in every color, and we come alive.
Qual foi isso?
This is where our dreams begin.
Caraca.
We are crazy if we just
Foram pra Steam. Foi isso, a conferência. Acabou. O Yuki, ele falou, tô esperando pelos mobiles. Pois é, não teve, cara. Só esses mesmo. Nada de Need for Speed, nada de Battlefield, né? Plants vs Zombie também nada. Tem o FIFA 21, né? Mas também não mostraram quase nada ali. Um trailer bem rapidão, mostrando um pouco do FIFA e um pouco do Madden NFL. E só. Daí temos o novo, né? It Takes Two, do mesmo diretor de A Way Out. Parece estar legal, interessante, né? Diferente. E o Star Wars Squadrons foram esses. E também, daí teve o Apex, né? Que vai vir agora a Season 5. Agora em dia 23, né? De junho. E vão lançar o crossplay ali em novembro, que é o fall lá, né, o outono deles nos Estados Unidos, né? Então, para quem quiser, agora vai poder jogar de PS4, Xbox One, né? E incluíram o Nintendo Switch agora também. Então vai ter mais possibilidades, né, de players e tal. E agora eles estão na Steam também, então muito mais gente vai entrar aí nessa jogada aí das gameplays, né? E foi isso. Então foi bem curta, não deu nem uma hora de conferência, né? Eu acho que eles tinham pouca coisa para mostrar mesmo, porque não liberaram nada do FIFA. Foi uns takes bem rápidos ali do FIFA. Deve estar em produção ainda. E falaram, né, que estão trabalhando para a próxima geração e tal. Então é isso. Agradecer aí quem ficou assistindo, né? Se não for inscrito aí, quiser se inscrever para dar uma força, deixar um like aí, eu agradeço, né? E a próxima conferência eu acho que vai ser dia 25 de junho, que vai ser a do Cyberpunk, né? Mas não tem nada confirmado 100%, até porque eles adiaram o jogo para 19 de novembro, né? Então pode ser que eles adiem a conferência também. Vamos aguardar, né? E daí para mês que vem temos normalmente vai ter a da Ubisoft e depois a do Xbox, né? Que eu vou trazer aqui também as conferências para ver junto aqui com o pessoal. Tá bom? Obrigado aí a todo mundo que assistiu. E até a próxima.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profane.